Aries, you are up for the January Love Energy reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay. So, the general readings for, I'm getting comfortable here. The general readings for January are already up for all of the signs. This obviously is the love reading. Once I finish the love readings for all the signs, I will start doing the money readings for January as well. I am doing collective readings on a regular. Now, whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just person here reading energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said that, let's get into this reading. I have some oracle decks and some tarot decks. May I have the energy for Aries for January? May I have the energy for Aries for January? May I have the energy for Aries for January? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? Thank you. May I have another card, please? Thank you. You know what? This card always makes me want to give the side eye. Because if you look at the card, it says blonde female, but it's a woman with red hair. Make it make sense. Unless they're talking about strawberry blonde. But, yeah. So blonde female, lighter hair, laid back. So someone could be laid back and or have lighter hair. But this says blonde female. Now, this card says spiritual growth, learning, expanding the soul. So some of you might be doing a lot of meditating right now. Some of you may even be out in nature, depending on what the temperature is as well. But you're doing some soul searching is what you're doing. Now, I want to take a card or two from this deck. Energy for Aries. Energy for Aries. Energy for Aries. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? What is it that Aries needs to hear? Thank you. All right. This came out, I feel like, this came out for Aquarius. That's what it came out for. So the Free Yourself card came out, and it says, it's time to take back control of your life. Maybe that's why some of you are looking for answers spiritually. Is what you're doing. You're looking within to try and get those answers to help you take control of your life. Also, the other card that came out is past life relationships. You have known each other before. Now, honestly, the energy that I'm picking up, I feel like this is geared more towards singles. And I don't feel you've met this person yet. I do feel in January, if you meet someone, it is a possibility that it will feel like you've known them before because it's a past life energy, is what it is. Let's go ahead and put some color on this and see what we get. May I have the love energy for Aries? May I have the love energy for Aries? May I have the love energy for Aries? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards? This card is just, let me set that to the side because something was calling out to me on that. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Thank you. That's interesting. Now, for some of you, thank you. Oh yeah. For this free yourself card, some of you are walking away from something. You're literally freeing yourself because the Eight of Cups is here. And in this particular deck, if you notice, the person walking away is a ladybug. Ladybugs are usually a sign of good luck. Now, it's interesting because the Eight of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with that sign, or you could have those signs in your chart. But with the Eight of Cups is someone walking towards their Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. I feel like for some of you, once you free yourself from a situation, it will put you in the ideal situation. This could be where this past life comes in. I feel like it's one of two things. I feel like you may be walking away from someone that you may have had a past life with, which is why it was hard for you to walk away in the first place. Or once you walk away, you may meet someone where you feel like you've known them before. I still feel like this is a single energy. As in somebody who's single. I don't feel this is someone who's married or has been in a long-term relationship. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The other card that came out is the Moon. It's about the unknown. I feel with this following the Eight of Cups, where it's walking into the unknown, is what it's doing. Also embracing what is in front of you, even though you don't know what it is. Now, another thing with the Moon card here, it can be about the moon cycle. So we have a new moon in Capricorn on December the 23rd. And then we'll probably have a full moon in Taurus. I'm pretty sure it's Taurus because we just had Gemini. Actually, no, not Taurus. I'm going backwards because we just had a full moon in Gemini. So we'll have a full moon in Cancer in January. And the moon rules Cancer. That is the moon is the ruling planet of Cancer. So some of you actually could be dealing with the Cancer, or there may be something significant that happens on the full moon in January, which would be probably around about the 8th or the 9th of January, give or take. Also, don't forget, Mercury is in retrograde in January, up until I think the 18th or the 19th. So there may be something where past stuff comes up because of the Mercury retrograde. Let me check this card to see what this was. King of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Taurus specifically, but can be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, or this could just be you bossing up as well. Being mindful where you spend your money, too. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. And the Ace of Wands. So definitely something new. There's going to be some passion with whatever this is. I see passion. I also, travel came to mind too. I don't know why. I was looking at what she was wearing, and it just made me think about traveling. For whatever reason, like different outfits and stuff, I had thought about traveling. So I feel travel may be involved in some of this. What's at the bottom of the deck? Seven of Wands. Yeah, because Ace plus 7 is 8, which is communication. 8 of Wands is a travel card. Some of you will definitely be doing some traveling. Now, for some of you, you might go on a pilgrimage, is what you may do. I feel that there may be a balance that you're going to seek between your spirituality and romance. I feel like you're trying to figure out when to embrace one and when to embrace the other. Like, when is it appropriate to be in this energy and when is it appropriate to be in this energy? I kind of feel that's going to be the case for some of you. I'll take that. Ace of Swords. And I just heard it, speaking your truth as well. But there's some type of information in this. Some type of new information. So now you have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Swords. Don't forget, Ace of Swords is a victory card. So it's clear communication. Also, it cuts through illusions, the moon. So whatever you're headed towards, if there's something unknown at that moment, it will become clear. It'll be clear as day with the Ace of Swords energy. Also with the Ace of Wands. Let's see. Take a few more cards and we'll wrap this up. Yeah, this is confirming what I was saying. Two of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you're trying to balance spirituality and romance. If you're not in a relationship, don't be surprised if you meet someone who has potential in January. But it's a point of, there's something like that I'm getting where you don't want to have to sacrifice your... gosh, I'm trying to articulate this correctly. You don't want to have to take up a lot of bandwidth when it comes to your spirituality or when it comes to your relationship to your spirituality. So you don't want someone to come into your life and then you have to start giving your attention to them. And then you may be afraid that will take away attention from you on the spiritual journey that you're on. If that makes sense. You're looking for something to be balanced. And that's where, because you're making a choice. That's where the Two of Pentacles is coming in. And honestly, it might be a group effort, or it may be beneficial to seek advice from a group, because it may take that information or that support to help you balance spirituality and romance. All right, and that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, Aries, be blessed.